I'm Ben Coates with Coates Homes. Welcome to my house. You just got done building your own personal home.
Yep.
How did you pick a home builder?
So what was important to us was the relationships, because that's what we wanted at the end of the day, was a home that felt like it was a team build, not just one person's view came out, or it was the architect, it was the designer, it was the builders, it was everyone involved, and we wanted to like you at the end of the day, and not just say, oh, he was our builder, house is built, we're done. I think people don't understand how far the relationship goes when you're building a home with somebody, and I think that that's very unique, and that's something we wanted in a home builder.
When you're building a custom home, there are a million decisions. How do you build a home, and how do you enjoy the process?
Yes, so I think that that's where the team comes into place. And I think, especially you're great about creating a team that works best with your clients. If you're not a decisive person, or if you're kind of wavering, they will come in and say, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong, but I feel like this is where you're wanting to go with this. I would tell anyone to just take a deep breath and enjoy the process, because at the end of the day, it's going to be somewhere you're going to live. You don't want to have resentment going into the home. When you're moving in there, you want it to be joyful and happy. And so hopefully, if you enjoy the process and just take it slowly and just breathe a little bit, it'll be easier.
I think most people are focused on how long the home build is going to be, but what they don't realize is there's a pre-construction phase that can last 6 months to a year. And there's a post-construction phase where you're in the house making sure everything's perfect. And we called it on the spot. You asked us how long it would take. We told you it was going to be summer of 2018, and this was several years before that. And you almost started crying, right?
Yes.
I mean, just because it was sinking in, oh, wow, this is going to be a long process.
Right.
And we were actually able to make that all come true. But how did you manage the fatigue of making that many decisions and a process taking that long?
From the designing with the architect, when we thought we had a plan, the town would come back and say, oh, you can't do this, or this can't be done. In our minds, it felt like it was setting us back a lifetime. But the reality is it wasn't. And you guys did build those days into the schedule for us. You knew that there are things that happen.
That's right.
That I still have to this day, that printout that you gave me, and I can even remember looking at it and being like, okay, so installation of cabinets should be going in today, things like that. And so when things weren't happening, I would kind of stress out a little bit. But I think I would even call you and say, I'm stressed out, like it says this is going to be happening, it's not happening. You reassured me things would be fine.
That's right.
And so at the end of the day, I trusted you and trusted your team, and that things would be done when we needed them to be done. And what felt like a long process going into it, when you're in it, doesn't feel like a long process. You're busy doing things and picking out light fixtures and cabinet knobs and doors and windows, that you're constantly feeling like you're doing something, so it feels like something's being done. There wasn't this moment where I just felt like nothing was being done and I was just at a standstill. I never felt that. And I think that's why I enjoy the process too, is because it always felt like something was continually moving on, and that the house was progressing the way that we wanted it to be.